Miss Daphne Bridgerton.
You have no idea what it is to have one's entire life reduced to a single moment.
After the huge success of their first season, Bridgerton is revving up to shoot the second, and it appears they have found Anthony's love interest. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. Before we get into this Bridgerton update, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, and today I'm joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. Mariah, you and I have not gotten to talk about Bridgerton yet. I've got to know, are you obsessed? Have you watched it multiple times? I am like absolutely a super fan at this point. What about you?
I guess I have way too high expectations for when the second season is going to drop, but I'm like, I needed this to drop like yesterday. I haven't watched it more. I watched the entire season once, but in 2 days, mind you. And then my sister/roommate started watching it like immediately after me. And I started going in her room during episodes, like just kind of watching through the doorway. So I am a huge Bridgerton fan, to answer your question. Yes, excited that that's what we're talking about today.
Yes, I literally cannot wait. I have been obsessively looking for updates on season 2. And I'm trying not to spoil it for myself because obviously these are based on a series of books. So we have had some pretty solid hints as to where the second season's direction will probably be going. So if you aren't as obsessed as we are, or you're not as up on what season 2 might look like, let me give you a little bit about season 2. First season, of course, revolved around the romance between Simon and Daphne, which I think we are all endlessly thankful for. It was based on the first book in the Bridgerton series, The Duke and I. But like I said, there are so many more books in the series, and sure enough, it looks like the second season will be following the book order with a narrative surrounding Anthony, the eldest Bridgerton brother. This will be based on the second book, which is titled The Viscount Who Loved Me. In season 1, Anthony's romance revolves around the opera singer Sienna. But spoiler alert, I guess if you haven't finished it, it does not last. He does not end up riding off into the sunset with his love this time around. So in season 2, he is on the hunt for a wife after, really rebelling against the need to be married in season 1. It looks like he's going to be trying to win over a woman named Kate Sharma, who is described as a smart, independent woman who is new on the town. She's got to be navigating all of those pressures and expectations of the marriage market. The exciting news, Mariah, is it looks like Netflix and Shondaland have found their Kate. Actress Simone Ashley is joining the world of Bridgerton next season. If you guys are fans of Sex Education, you might recognize Simone. She plays the mean girl Olivia. You may also know her from her appearances in The Sister, A Working Mom's Nightmare, Casualty, and Broadchurch. I have to say, I saw her photo and was like, oh my goodness, she is stunningly gorgeous. I can see her and Anthony vibing. I can imagine her in, the Bridgerton wardrobe. And of course, she's super talented. So I'm really excited to see how all of this plays out. And honestly, how much of the season revolves around their romance. Will it be as much of Simon and Daphne's? I just have so many questions. So excited.
It's funny that you mentioned the wardrobe because I swear when I first found out it was her, that's what I first thought. I was like, I can't wait to see her in like a period piece, the wardrobing, because she is so beautiful and she has such a unique look. And that's something that I love about Bridgerton is though it's a period piece, they bring in so many different ethnicities into their aristocracy, and it's awesome, that representation. So she is perfect, especially for this role. I'm excited to see that. And I'm hoping that there's going to be as much passion and love as there was in the first season, because that's really what I was living for. I mean, it was passion, love, and then drama, which is perfect for that kind of series. So I'm hoping that we see a lot of that as well. I was sad to see, the big brother, he had to take care of everybody, but he couldn't find love in the end. So I'm ready to see him make a true connection. So I loved Simone Ashley in Sex Education. I haven't watched her other productions, but now that I know that she's going to be playing a role in Bridgerton, which I happen to be obsessed with, I'm like, let me do all my research on this girl. Loved her in Sex Education, though. As far as her acting skills go, I love that she was so able to accurately play this mean young girl. So I'm going to love to see her as this sophisticated woman of society as well. So I'm excited to see what she has in store for us.
So obviously, it looks like Anthony and his romance is going to be center stage this season. But in season one, there was a lot of talk of Eloise, making her debut. She, was sort of rebelling against how her time on the marriage market was potentially coming up soon. So I'm really curious. We saw her hunting for Lady Whistledown. And of course, we saw her sort of prepping to take her steps into society as well. So I'm just curious if her character is going to sort of take on a larger role next season too, because I have to say I loved her.
Oh, I did too. I love that she's all about like rebelling against societal expectations for women. I hope that we see more of that. I actually don't want to see her kind of enter society and start, I don't know, putting herself on the market. I want to continue to see her just rebelling against it, just kind of up to her mischief, which I feel like is pretty much what we saw all of last episode was just her and getting into mischief. So I hope that's what we see more from her. As far as additional character developments, I also remember the queen and the king. They had like this unique love story, but they were in a really rocky position because he like has dementia or something, right? The king is like not well. So I'm interested to see what happens within the monarchy because I think that this next season, surely there's going to be some further development on that as well.
Another thing that I'm potentially looking forward to, I became so obsessed with the actress who plays Daphne, Phoebe Denver, and she did, some interviews about the show. And she said that she hopes that Daphne is as involved in Anthony's quest for love as he was in hers, because, we saw him doing a lot of meddling, sort of very unsuccessfully, to say the least, throughout her journey to find love. So I do hope, I fell so in love with her and Simon. I hope that we still get to see them. Obviously, I know it's someone else's turn to be finding love, but I think it would be absolutely hilarious if she's, intervening in his journey, because we did definitely see him play a major role in hers.
Excited to see some additional character development. I think something that's special about Bridgerton is that you fall in love with every character. So, regardless of who is front and center the next season, I'm just excited to see every character develop a little bit more, to get a little bit more tea on the residents, and to maybe find out the true identity of Miss Whistledown. I know we were left on a cliffhanger. We think we know who it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of a plot twist.
Ooh, you're going conspiracy. All right. Well,
Yeah.
now I'm curious. I thought we knew, but all right. We'll have to see what happens. You guys, we of course want to know all of your thoughts heading into season 2. Are you excited to see Anthony falling in love, and are you obsessed with his love interest as much as we are? Let us know down in the comments, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell, because we will keep you updated on all things Bridgerton. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. I was joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. If you want to come say hi, our social handles are on the screen right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.